A research question forms the foundation for any research endeavor. Getting this right is fundamental to all other aspects of the project. Once the research question is known, the methodology and methods can be designed. The essential criterion of a research question is that it must seek to address a problem that has not been answered before. This can be as simple as building on the work that someone else has done, or translating the work of others into a new setting, as well as exploring completely novel concepts. Good research questions are therefore grounded in the available literature. Before you construct your research questions, you must undertake an extensive search of the available evidence. The finer framework can be used to help guide you in the development of your research questions. Research questions should be feasible. This covers aspects such as, is there enough time to answer the question? Are there enough participants? Do we have the right skills to address the question? And is there enough funding to pay for the research? Research questions should be interesting to both you and others. This will maintain your motivation and will ensure there is value in doing the work to others, such as funders, patients, and healthcare providers. Research questions should be novel. This is the fundamental tenet of research over other activities, like service evaluation and clinical audit. Research questions should be ethical. Ethical research is essential, especially when it is conducted on humans or animals. The risk of harm to those participating needs to be weighed up against the greater good. Research questions should be relevant. Whilst there are many questions that could be asked, we should ask, so what? What value can this research bring? In health service research, it is important to ensure that a significant number of people will have an interest in the results, and that the findings will enhance current knowledge. The way in which you frame your research question is important. The way you frame your research question is often related to how you will subsequently collect and analyze data. For example, whilst closed, yes or no questions can often be too simplistic, they might be used to determine whether one drug is better than another, and this will use quantitative research methods. But that does not mean that this type of question is appropriate for all quantitative research. Asking yes or no questions to understand how and why people experience things would not be appropriate. Instead, more open-ended questions that allow the possibility for description and explanation would be more appropriate and aligned more closely with qualitative research methods. Top 3 tips for constructing your research questions. 1. Be clear and concise. Avoid double questions, vague questions, and questions that are just too big. 2. Be informative. The PICO framework can help with this. You can find resource on the PICO framework on this website. 3. Avoid unnecessary technical jargon. Make it easy for others to understand what you are trying to do.